This is a penguin mooing like a cow. Big thank you to Declan in Virginia, USA. I love this. Look at the use of colours. Lovely little accent there. Yellow eyes, nice orange bill, and of course a great big moo. Now I would like, well, it's going moo, I would like some milk from this penguin because it would be cold like ice cream. Thanks, Declan. I'm Ricky Martin. Yes, that Ricky Martin, and I'm living the Lever lockdown in my house, making some amazing creature chaos and art. Now, you and me are going to draw together, so let's get started. Now, this is Earth Sketchpad, and the way Earth Sketchpad works is I draw a creature causing some chaos, and you draw along with me. You send me ideas, okay? And then I pop them in my little ideas tin. So we need you to get your adult servant to share your creature chaos ideas and your amazing art with @BBC Earth on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. And when you send in your suggestions or even your pictures, they belong to us and we can do whatever we want with them. But don't worry, all that's really going to happen is you get famous and we'll do you an amazing sketch from your suggestion. Now there's a whole team ready to receive your ideas, and they are the BBC Earth Kids YouTube team. If you can see them, here they are. Say hi to them. The poor guys, they're all trapped in those tiny boxes over there. And these guys are going to be in my ear the whole time, shouting at me, telling me when I do things wrong, telling me off, and also giving me some amazing animal facts, and maybe telling me where you are actually from. There's a guy in the corner there, his name is Jeff, and he is the OMG, the one-man gallery. And he's also really annoying. Now remember, it's really easy to send in the ideas. Just get an adult, the person that does all your cooking and cleaning, to send your suggestions and your pictures to @BBC Earth on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. So it's time for our first suggestion, so let's go into the ideas box. And this is from Alejandro. It doesn't say where you're from. We'd love to know where you're from in the world. And they've asked for a Himalayan monal pheasant. Maybe they're from the Himalayas. Now, monal means that it is an Asian pheasant. Need some drawing music. Let me do better than that. Ah, now that is my jam. Right, so let's get drawing. A Himalayan pheasant. Now, I'm going to start with the beak. And that's like a little line out like this. And down for a little hook. And then back into the face. And see if this little point bit goes in here, that's where it joins into the face. And one bit underneath like that, just like that. Now these beaks are super strong. They can use them for digging, and they can dig into the earth up to 10 inches deep. Now, for digging a hole with your face, that is pretty deep. I prefer to use a spade. The head goes up like this, and then the back of the head is really flat, like that. Looks like they've had the top of it chopped off, but it's because they want to show some style points here, because these guys have a lovely plumage that stick out the top. So I'm just doing little lines, little addy bits on the end like that. Now, the lads of this species are super colourful. They like to show off. They're like a rainbow bird. And this is to attract a mate. And do a little belly in there. Now the females on the other hand, they aren't as colourful as these guys. They're just a brown colour. But it's because the men are showing off, and the girls, they've got such great personality, great chat, you know, so they don't need to show off so much. Just draw around here, like I'm drawing slowly to get the curves of the backs in. And draw his little eye up here, and that's just above where this point goes in. I like to do it as a little black dot, leave a little bit of white in it for a bit of reflection, and then draw a little line around it like that. Now I'm only using just a black pen to draw this, but these guys are super colourful. The top plumage is all greens and blues. Some of them have like a red little bit around their neck. That I'm just breaking up the different sections. And this bit will be sort of a yellowy colour. Essentially a rainbow bird. They're the real life roly-poly birds, these guys. These are the feathers here. I like to draw them as sort of, maybe like you could draw around your finger to get the shape of it, but just a little curved point that overlap all the other ones. There you go, rushing a bit now. couple more feather marks in there. Like that. And the back of their tail is like a lump of brown feathers. Look how happy it is. These guys don't mind the cold, because of course they're Himalayan, and it can get chilly up there in those mountains. Little bird feet. These guys are the national bird of Nepal. Little claws there. Got a couple of claws there. Little spiky toes. Look at that. I'm pretty stoked on that. Maybe one more bit like that. There we go. That is how you draw a Himalayan pheasant. We'd love to see how yours came out. Please get your adult servant to share your amazing art with @BBC Earth on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. But now it's time to add some creature chaos. Ooh, a bit of toilet roll. That's actually very useful. Just keep that to myself. Creature chaos is, this is from Tanvi in India, and they would like an astronaut sitting on a dolphin fishing for planets. Now, I've drawn a pheasant, so I'm going to draw the astronaut sitting on a pheasant fishing for planets. Excellent suggestion. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I need to get my jam on again, so let's have some music. It's a bit slow, let's just speed it up a bit. Ooh. Yeah, that's it. Right, so I'm going to start by repositioning my pheasant. Because I haven't got a huge piece of paper to draw on. What are you doing? Whoa! There we go. About, oh, it's a little bit funny shape now, there we go. Move into the middle. And just click. Yeah, there you go. It's now floating in space. Birds actually wouldn't be able to survive in space because they need gravity to swallow their food. And also there'd be no air for them to breathe and they wouldn't be able to fly. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to start by drawing one leg around one side of the pheasant, sitting on its back. So one goes out like that. That's the little knee there. Let's put on some big space boots. There we go. And I'm just going to, it might delete a little bit more than I want, but I'm just going to do these couple of lines here so I can get the other leg in. Yeah, a little bit more. I mean, normally I plan this in advance, but I didn't know what creature chaos I was going to get. What are you doing? Here we go. That's better. Another boot down here. That pheasant is looking surprisingly happy for what's happening here. Right, little. I like the sort of the front bit on an astronaut's suit. It's kind of square and got lots of little bobbly bits on it. All the tools they might need. And then one arm is going to be sticking out towards us, balancing themselves in space. So a bit of perspective here, so this hand looks really big because it's leaning forward like that. Arm starts big, it gets smaller as it goes under the shoulder. Going to add a little pack on the back there, oxygen pack. And now the space helmet, which is like a big dome. Pop your head in, and then sort of shaded shield that's all black around the front, but really, really bright, so, well, really wide so they can see lots of stuff. Just going to colour that in black. I'm going to leave a little white bit here to give it a slight reflection. Now the fishing bit. You can be fishing one-handed, it's unorthodox. But if you fish for planets, you'd know that's actually how you catch planets, you do it one-handed. So thumb in like that. And then sausages for the fingers, because it looks like it's gripping. Oh, all the stuff I tend to draw, I kind of got tricks for suggesting actions and holds rather than being ultra accurate. People looking at me out the window, or they might just be looking at the knitted rainbow flag that I have there. Right, here's my thread, and that is hooked onto a planet. I'm going to do the top part of it, and then I'm going to draw the disc that goes around it. Maybe add a couple of bits of detail in there. Definitely hook that planet. Draw another planet over here. This one's further back, it's not a tiny one like that one. And I'll draw some craters and do those with a little sort of squash circle, with lines around it. And then one going outside, so it's like sticking out of it. There we go. Maybe a big planet up here. Draw some swirls on it. It'll be a gas giant, like Jupiter. A little halo around it for its atmosphere. And I'm going to have a comet? Well, it could be a comet flying through with a little vapor trail. And I think the pheasant needs to have a space helmet on. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having a great time in space. So let's just clean this up. But I'm going to give it a special pheasant-shaped helmet. Again, just leaving a little light bit on the front for reflection. Yes, pheasant. And I'm going to add a couple of finishing touches. So I'm going to add a little rocket that the pheasant's sitting on as they fly through space. I have to put some straps on its feet because otherwise, you know, it'll just fly off. Yeah, there we go. And then a few stars. There we go. I'm pretty stoked on this, guys. Definitely going on the fridge. I've spat on my screen, I got so excited. That is an astronaut fishing for planets on the back of a Himalayan monal pheasant in space. So remember, please share with us your pictures. Get them sent to us by using your nearby handy adult to @BBC Earth on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. It's time to give you guys some shout outs. And we've had some amazing pictures sent in. I think this one is like pretty sweet. The detail is amazing. There's some great pencil smudging to give the shape of the sow. And this is from Tessa. Now, where is Tessa from? She's in the UK. Nice one, Tessa. And if you see here, owls have lovely night vision. They've been shown here with these glowing yellow eyes. But Tessa is multi-talented and she's a mixed media worker. She's also made this beautiful 3D owl. She loves owls. I was so glad there wasn't one made of foil. But look at the eyes there for buttons. That's a bit sewn on, lovely different stitches, a little beak. Excellent stuff. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Right, and what else do we have? Ah, yeah. Now this is a far simpler, but by no means not as brilliant penguin. Or as Benedict Cumberbatch would say, pengling, because he can't pronounce penguin. Oh, this is really cute. It's another penguin from Stevie in London. I'm in London, neighbours. Thank you very much for all your bird pictures. Look at the tiny feet. Hello. And the funny thing about penguins is actually they've got really long legs just hidden under all of their feathers. And finally, no longer a bird. Nice big fat panda that should be eating bamboo, but instead has stolen Stella in Hampshire's nachos. But nachos are far tastier than bamboo, so that is fair. Right, these are amazing pictures. Want to see more of them, so keep sending them in to @BBC Earth on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. Remember to use your adult to send them in, and when you send them in, they belong to us. But we will look after them. We will respect them. Now we're on to our final element, and that is the secret sketch. So for this, you'll just need a pencil and paper or a pen and paper, and you need to copy and draw along with exactly what I draw. No one knows what the secret sketch will be but me. Today I'm feeling quite chuffed with myself, so that maybe will be a clue. So let's have some secret sketch music. Yes! So remember, follow along. No one knows what it's going to be. So here we go. I'm going to start with a long line down like this, and then a curved bottom, and then the line back up the other side, like that, and then slightly wider than the first line we've done at the top here, draw it down, and then a curved line like this again, slightly wider, line at the top, little line in, and the other side, let's just mirror it, and then another curved line just lower like that, parallel to the first one we did. Any guesses what it could be yet? I can't hear you. That's because you think it's going to be a drain pipe, Jeff. Thanks very much. Flower pot. Okay, let's just draw this bottom bit in here. So it's got a stand. And another curved line around it. I'm trying to hide the main features of this for as long as I can. And then I'm just going to draw some lines from the side, down like that, on the other side. And out the top here of the pot, I'm just going to draw some slightly curved lines, leading up to a point. These could be shoots, couldn't they? And these are going to get smaller as I get to the edges. Maybe this flower pot could do with some handles. Do one like that. And mirror one the other side. Maybe we should decorate this flower pot. I'm going to do something now that might give it away. Little scribble across here. Line underneath. Little line underneath that. Sort of at opposite angles. A little squiggle down the middle. Little curve there. A little arc. And another arc. A round circle in each of these. A little line at the bottom. A line over the top that's slightly bigger, a bit of a scribble. And finally, a curved line over the top. I say finally, I'm going to add a few more details. A few lines in here. Little finishing touches. And it is, of course, me. But with a really weird square chin. I want to see all your pictures of me. Come on, crew, what have we got? Oh my days. We'd love to see how your secret sketch came out, so get your adult server to share your picture to @BBC Earth on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. Remember, when you do send it in, we own it and it's ours. Thank you. Unfortunately, that is the end of the show. I've been Ricky Martin. This was Earth Sketchpad. Thank you for all your pictures and ideas this week. Please keep sharing your artwork and your ideas via your adult servant to @BBC Earth on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. Now, we aren't going anywhere, so keep those ideas coming in because we want to keep this tin nice and stocked because I'll be panic buying from it for the next few weeks. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.